All right, here we are once again, ladies and gentlemen, traders. What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? If my webcam can stay in frame. Okay, there we go. Is that better? Slightly. Good morning and welcome back to another live session. Relentless traders here once again to dominate the markets. Yesterday ended up being a decent day. We didn't make a recap these last 2 days, but we did end green about 900 bucks both days. This new thing that I'm doing, which is to follow my instinct, right? To shut it down early when I'm seeing a lot of resistance from the market. To shut it down, not waste time, not overtrade the weaker moments, the weaker areas, the areas where I'm not connecting, but instead waiting and then coming back 20 minutes later, 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later perhaps, when something is moving, and then capitalizing and going again. It's been working out pretty well, and that along with small size early, which we've been doing for a while now, for maybe over like a year plus, has been helping us to not see the bigger red days, because that's one of the focus here for me this month, is to not have as many $1,000 red days, because they add up very quickly, right? So far so good. We're pushing into the second, third week here, and our biggest red day on the month is like 200 bucks, and we've only been red once. So we got to stay the course. Stay the course. Remember, if you're tuning in on YouTube, remember that day trading is risky business, all right? Day trading is not easy. It never was. It never will be. And so if you're new, even if you're somebody who's been trading for years, but you're not quite connecting, you got to utilize smaller size. You got to utilize simulators. You got to utilize risk money, because if not, you'll just be losing money at a rapid rate, which doesn't make any sense, right? It's all about ensuring that your tuition to the market is on the lower side of things. Other than that, remember, copy trading will take you to the depths very quickly. It doesn't work. There's a latency on the YouTube stream. It just doesn't make sense to do. You just have to understand the strategy. You have to understand this hyper scalping style. Lastly, I do not invest for my subscribers, so be careful with fake accounts. I will never message you first. I will never message you first for no good reason at all, and just talk about crypto or mirror trading, any of that nonsense. All right, so stay safe, be careful. Now, with that being said, the watch list I do have here. So there's MNPR, there's TNON, there's SMFL, and PLCE from yesterday. I'm going to keep an eye on that one too, just in case it gains volume today. I don't know if it will, but just in case. As usual, this will be posted to the alert section. If you're ever doing any back testing and you want to go back and see the watch list stocks from years ago, I think I've been doing this at least for like a year now, so there's at least a year worth of data. And I do appreciate when I make a mistake and put it in the wrong place. People do point it out, which is always good. But yeah, shout out to the Relentless traders tuning in from all around the world. Relentless traders like Alex, right? Alex, how you doing today on this beautiful morning? Skull, Ryan, how you guys doing today? Right? Hope you guys are doing well. Brad, a long-time viewer. Brad is here every morning religiously, so shout out to Brad as well. I mean, there's a lot more people also tuning in as well in the chat room. All right, so shout out to the traders like Chris and Jay who are here tuning in. So let's drop a couple of trend lines. I'm going to start with MNPR. I think this one here is up the most. Let's see. So we're up 114%, 12 million shares of volume. And it's currently around $5. I do like our range. It seems pretty strong so far. I like the pre-market chart that we're seeing here. The low of the pullback recently has been about 480. We have a midpoint here at 534 and highs are at 570. Not bad. This looks decent. I think this might be pretty good. What I want to do, I want to put this one over here. MNPR. Let me put this in the middle. Have reasons to believe maybe this one might be the strongest one right away. Could be wrong, right? Because we do have TNON, which looks decent as well. All right. So in terms of the daily, we are above the 200 EMA, which is good. Let's see. We had a cluster going back to March 13th, mid-February. We had high points around 1344 and then 1368. So I'm gonna just put 1350. Hey, I mean this, and that's a ways away to be honest. If this stock does get up there, I'd want to keep an eye out, right? Is that correct? Let me just double check my chart here. Make sure I'm not looking at the wrong area. Well, hold up. E-Trade, what's going on? One of the charts is not adjusted properly. E-Trade is telling me, was this February 14th? Was this February 20th? Yeah, Thinkorswim's chart is like showing something else. I'm gonna go with Thinkorswim's chart. So it's telling me 780 and 865. Also different dates. What the heck? Well, this is usually not the case. Yeah, so there must have been some sort of split, and maybe the charts are not like updated properly. But anyhow, I'm gonna still map it out. And I put 780. 780. Oh, I don't. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm looking at the wrong stock. Okay, jeez. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, 780. It's too early. It's too early to be joing, as I'd say where I'm from. Okay, 780 MNPR, potential daily level. Other than that, looks decent. Now moving on to TNON. TNON high of 1093. Low of the pullback all the way down here at 650s. VWAP is at 819, so of course we'll want to see a red to green here. Now this is the one with 1350 for the daily level. Okay, makes much more sense. Doesn't look bad, but we did pull back a lot. So again, the red to green is going to be mandatory here. The high point of our current range has been around 750. So if we can get over 750 and start to hold above that level, that'll be good. By the way, don't forget to turn on your screen recordings, which I did forget here, so I'm going to do that quickly. Okay, screen recording looks good. TNON, not bad. I'm going to make sure my share size is set. You know, small size to start the day here on this one. Likewise with MNPR, and then SMFL is a cheaper stock, so we could do a little bit more size there. This one did sell off quite a bit versus the pre-market highs, which were at 193. Right now we're down here with lows around 125. So we'll need to see another red to green here if this is to do anything and look good. SMFL. Up 50%. You know, there's some volume, right? 19 million shares. Daily chart a little messy though. Every time it pops up, it sells off. So hopefully we can see something. Last high point we had was at 257. So with about a minute to go, it's another beautiful day, another chance for us to be disciplined. So let's do what we must to ensure success, all right? I'll be watching MNPR here into the open. Let's see how it performs. Let's see how it does here. Should be another great day. Today's Thursday, so we got 2 more days in the week to finish out strong. Feel very good here. I don't mind sizing up aggressively if this thing does go. 10K size type of day. If this thing is good, well, let's say if the fills are looking good too, because you guys know how it is with this broker sometimes. MNPR, what is it gonna be? Okay, it looks like it's coming down a little bit. 503 for the lows. Over 30, kind of struggling. Not a great fill here, so I'm going to cut that trade. But it's a good dip. If I get the better fill there, I don't mind giving that a time to curl nicely. This is the third time we're down here, so I want to be careful. Take the couple cents. SMFL, small move. Can we get all the way back to 15, 20? Possible here. TNON is starting to move a little bit. I wonder if I should switch gears. I think I will. Highs at 76. It's a pretty big move here. Halt up is at $8. I actually wouldn't mind seeing the halt up. Can it happen? Not chasing it, but can we see that halt up? TNON, can we get locked in? This could be good. It looks like we will get locked in. We got a lot of bids there, so that's a good sign. SMFL, on the other hand, also a decent move here. By the time I switched over to it, it's too extended to just jump in. It would have been a very, very aggressive buy, but you know, sometimes you can. So it's halted up. MNPR still fighting. Oh wow, nice breakout. Can we hold? Oh my goodness. Of course it doesn't hold. See, this, I mean, that trade has just not been, well, let's say high of day breakouts in this situation. They're not going, like, they're not continuing. Well, you got the new high and then it's like back down to 490. I'm going to lose 15 cents there, so that's going to put me back red on that stock. SMFL, keeping an eye in case the pullback is good here. We did take a small loss there too, so, but let's see how this does. Oh, decent, 38, not bad. 39, better than expected. I gotta check the resumption time so I don't miss that stock. 5, 6, 7, 37, 37, 47. 37, 47. Oh God, the fills are brutal here. Look at this. Uh-oh. I should have been like a $60 winner. It's like a loss. I gotta be, oh, 4,000 shares may be too much for this stock. I don't know. Probably less size. We are below VWAP as well, which is something to consider. TNON coming up soon. All right, I'm going to gear up for the resumption here. TNON. TNON. $37.47. So we got about a minute. Got about a minute. I gotta make the recaps, man. Like, it's some days it's hard for me to do it. It's been 5 years of recaps. Sometimes I'm kind of just, but I know it's in my best interest to do it because it's like an extra study session one, and then the audience also enjoys it. $37.47, about 10 seconds. TNON currently at $8. No fear, no hesitation. Here we go. My fill wasn't great. Should have held that. It does move quickly, so I have to be fast. It might break down here. Or maybe not. 23. Out too soon there. I'm going to size down. Not seeing the gains I would want to see. So, got to be careful. Build on the ask. Not ideal. Okay, 50. Oh, no. Come on. It really teleports quick. 880. Only 88. Not great. It's definitely hard to capture the full amount of the cents that I'm seeing because of how volatile it is. For every 20-cent trade I'm seeing, I'm probably getting 8 cents, which is not good. So I'm just going to stick to small size unless it like opens up more. That was better. Oh, can we see the new high? I'm gonna wait. It should have already went. There's a small bid, 10,070. Will that help us out a little bit? No, it'll not. 68. Still nothing. Okay. 95. I don't want to try to high of day trade too many times. Like, we need to go, if we're going to keep going here. So I'm going to wait again. 930 to halt up. If it does go crazy, 930 to halt up. Okay. $9.39 to halt up. There it is. Can we get locked in? The bids are small. Can we see bigger bids? False halt. Spreads are too big there for me. Waiting. It's holding surprisingly high. 52 to halt up now. 52. 39 high of day. Oh, brutal fill. Tried for 11. In at 22. Waiting. Hopefully it gives a breakdown and reclaim. Come on. It's holding high though. 35. 40. 50 for the highs. There's 62. Maybe could have been more aggressive in that range there. $24 fill. Not ideal. Oh my gosh, these fills. There's a fair bit of red here. What? It's holding. Can I see 40 out of this trade? There's 33. And I am not gonna sell. Sell for a loss. Not good. Freaking heck. Alright, that's fair. 80 for the lows. Should have took my 16 cents. Should have took my 16 cents. 5-minute candles failing miserably. And there's less than a minute to go, which could mean backside. Well, for a stock like this, it's like I'd like to be up a couple thousand already, so this is not really great. I have to limit my share size, one, and then two, even in the areas where I thought I did fairly well, I look back up to see if I made anything. It's like I'm up $500 or something, so it's like, yeah. Well, I'll take the 1K though. Better than nothing, right? I think the chart when the 5 is broken. I do like that we bounced the VU up. That's good. But I probably should have looked for that trade too. But anyhows, we'll see. We'll see how it shapes up here. Let me do a rotation. GRRR halted down. MNPR, no good. Halt down is at 11. It's getting halted down. TNON. Looks like it will get locked in. So the VWAP dip for the second time didn't work. Just a one bounce and that's it. SMFL. Not much here. PLCE. Maybe PLCE from yesterday. But if this stock isn't doing anything, I'm going to shut it down. And it's like it's maybe I'll do a Q&A or something because I need the time to pass without me looking here because I'm probably going to take losses just trying to. And that sounds crazy. You might say, hey, Relentless, and just be disciplined. But it's like you are disciplined, but you end up looking at something that tricks you into thinking it's good and then it's not, right? Like something looks strong and then it's not. So what I find is that if I leave like right now and come back when the momentum is just super obvious, it's much easier to like be able to get green again. I don't know, it's just what I figured out for what I see and how I perceive things. It could, maybe it's not the most efficient way, but it works. It's working. I'm trying something new. It's working. So PLCE, I'm going to use small size here. Just to be sure. Just to be safe. The first thing I'm noticing is that there's a spread of about 10 cents. High of days at 38. Pre-market highs at 47. Yesterday's high should be somewhere in proximity. Yesterday's high was 1020. So the volume right now for the daily candle making a new high, definitely better than nothing, but not ideal. Get rid of some of these trend lines. MNPR took a beating. Sadly, I ended red on that one. I was green, and then that last trade got me. It broke over the highs. It got up to high 44. We had resistance, I believe, at like 30, high 20. So I took it like 28, and it just flushed down more. So I took a loss there. 2,000 shares, about a 15-cent loss. PLCE is moving up, but I'm not impressed. Hopefully it like jumps up 50 cents here. That would be great if it just rips to 11. Then it'll be on. There's 56, but back to 43. Hopefully we see a good setup. I think leaving early indefinite, like not coming back, is kind of nonsense. There's just too much opportunities throughout the entirety of the day to not be here at all. But doing it in areas where it makes sense. So this thing is still going up. It's a bit of a grinding motion here, though. I was hoping we'd get a pullback first. Another one. Cancel can't. No, freaking heck. Bro, this broker, I tell you, is so bad. It's gonna it's gonna mess up this trade for me so much. You know what? Let me sell. Yeah, let me just sell this shit. Bro, I canceled my position and nothing happened. So I doubled the size. I was looking to scale into this trade here. It's pulling back too much anyways, but I canceled the buyback. See, it's already starting. time to shut it down, right? Fucking hell. Anyhows, this thing is just dipping. There's a resumption on the other one, TNON. That was so bad. They're losing $300 and 1,400 shares. Ridiculous. And I didn't sell that immediately because I thought the area there was support. Even without getting to add at 40, the ad came at 52. I should have just, in that situation, it's probably best to use the ladder for the limit order. But anyhows, I thought that area was support like 40. I was trying to add it 40, even looking to give it room maybe to like 37, 36 area, 35, maybe the lowest. My average would have been about 46, 10 cents risk. $140 of risk for the potential move back up to 89. Not a bad risk to reward ratio. AEHL. OBLG. I'm guessing that's a cheaper one. Nope, $4. Salted up. MODB. BKYI. ONCT. I got a couple of halts. Scratch trades. Scratch trades. OBLG. Well, I didn't see this one pre-market. I'm guessing because of how much it sold off. But nice to see that there's a bit of a red to green going on. Halted up right at high of day. There could be some good trades here. TNON still going down. GRRR, no good. If OBLG is no good, I'm out of here. We already gave back $320 off the top of that nonsense trade. The thing that I don't like though is that I hit the cancel button for like a full second. Nothing, like the stock is not where, like I shouldn't be getting filled or anything. 1 second passes, nothing happens, and I still get filled. Like that was a very, very big delay. So resumption is going to be 56 and 20 seconds. 56 and 20 seconds. Is today going to prove my instincts right once again? How many more days do I need? FULC, FFIE, BKYI, OBLG. 56 and 20 seconds. We got less than a minute. For those of you guys tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. We can go to single screen here. I usually keep the scanners up, but we can go to single screen for a little bit. I really don't utilize this half of the screen, but yeah. 56 and 20 seconds. 10 seconds to go. No fear, no hesitation. It's showing higher resumption at 45. Or 22, what is it going to be? Perhaps a 10-minute. 56 and 20 seconds. So it looks like it's 10 minutes. I'm going to keep my eye on it, though. Yeah, looks like it's 10 minutes. And GV, there's a bunch of stuff hitting. I also got this like high-low ticker from E-Trade. GV definitely looks like it's worth it. It's a lot of risk though. High is at 80. Damn. I probably should have been looking at it sooner. Okay. Only 64 right there, not ideal. High of days at 80. And come on, why I can't get one good fill? Okay, what's this resumption? 10. We gotta make sure I'm back. Bro, I bought that dip so early. Like I bought the dip before it even got down there. And I still am in the moon. You know, for somebody who used market orders, I gotta stop complaining. High of the candle is 59. And low is at $5. Oh, nope. Oh, okay. I thought it was about to break down right there. These trades are always risky. It's gonna hold. So there's 517 again. And that's a brutal loss there, like 480. 480 loss would be brutal. 5-minute candle still looks good. Should have held that trade. Take a couple cents there. I should have held that trade. The 5-minute candle still looks good. It should curl all the way back up at this rate. Oh, 01 and 20 seconds for resumption and OBLG. Oh, 01 and 20 seconds for OBLG. Not stomaching the hold, which is not good. It's lingering here longer than I would like. Of course, I'm gonna stop out too soon. Come on. Yeah, I was getting ready to buy back lower. Okay, it's gonna hold. So this is again, I think it should go. Should go. Oh my gosh. Couldn't we bounce 2 seconds earlier? And there's 550. Beautiful trade, gone to the depths. Oh, there's resumption. The volume though a little light. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that. This thing is back down at 15. What? Can we get halted up again, OBLG? Maybe this time it'll be better with more volume. Missing trades like that though is a crime, because you know, and what I gotta think more about is ultimately what the reward is. It's like even if I lose 15 cents, if that flushes down below the whole dollar, it's worth it. It's worth it for what the reward is on that type of trade, which is like 40, 50 cents. It's still a 2 to 1. So they got to stomach taking that loss of like 15 cents below the whole dollar to give it a chance. Dip, dip, dip. Bounce, bounce, bounce. No bounce. Fill me. What the heck? Oh, okay, canceled. Jeez. This platform, brother. This platform. The halt opposite 53. Spreads. There's a spread. GV is also doing well. GV.
MODV. MODV.
It's moving kind of strange. There's a small spread. About 5-8 cents at times. No immediate bounce. Fills, brother. Fills in the moon. Sometimes it is worth hitting the bid. Time, candle, fresh, young. Candle is kind of fresh, so I'm thinking we could see a bigger pullback. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to go crazy. Oh, bro, I don't understand if I'm buying slow. Come on. It's like I already know we're gonna see 580, still can't do nothing. I get filled at 95. This is how I start to get frustrated. Ah, the past store, raging, raging. If I'm in there nicely, like 87, I'm just sitting here comfortably waiting. Comfortably waiting, just waiting patiently. I still be waiting through all this nonsense here just to see. As long as I'm not, as long as I can get out break even, I just be giving this a chance here. Can we see 30, 40, 50? When you should already be green $1,000, you're in the depths. There might be scalp trades along the way. It's gonna be a little tricky though. There's about a 10-cent spread. And it's an instant rejection. Back over 5. It is a little frustrating, man. Ideally, I'd have been in there at like 88, 87, and then selling up there at like 35, 40. Unwinding the rest of my position. Instead, we're at $100. I think, I don't know. I think that might, I don't know. We'll see if something else comes, but that might just do it. That might just do it here for me. But I'm surprised that it's like halting up and then it's down back at 5 in like 1 second. The volume is still light. Maybe the same trade works again down here. I mean, it's possible. Like the red volume coming down here isn't like super heavy. Maybe it tries again. It's a possibility. But definitely doesn't, definitely not as inviting as it just was after that drop. Oh man, I'm gonna take the couple $100 and I'm gonna come back in 20 minutes. Green 700, mentally feel like I'm green 3K. Shutting it down. Pastor is gonna be back in a bit. For those of you going the distance, continue to be disciplined, continue to be patient. Continue to look for those setups that you know and love. Relentless trader taking another tactical retreat, and we'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna be in the chat room if something does go off again. SF saying don't leave. Preach. Preach. Pastor's gonna shut it down. 10, 12. I mean, it's pretty early. Us MMT. This day trading thing's gonna. Sometimes it makes you want to go mad. Over 520. And I'm not even frustrated with the stocks. I'm more frustrated with myself than anything else. Because I still could have done better, right? I could have still gotten back in that second time. I could have traded the move up. But I kind of let the frustration there already kind of, kind of let the frustration there get to me just a little bit. The volume though this time much lighter down here.
MODV. MODV.
MODV I haven't checked out. MNPR sold off all the way. GRRR. good. GV, not much. Still, maybe might have potential. MNPR, selling off. OBLG, a little sideways. And I think PLCE was no good. Yeah. PLCE in the depths from yesterday. TNON is back down as well. Uh-oh, that would not have worked. GV, potential halt up. 62. Looks like it might get locked in. Not bad. A bit of a surprise move. Oh, false halt. False halt. Definitely requires a lot of aggression here. 602, not a halt up. Surprised as to how little resistance there is. This is pretty good. This entire move barely saw any red on the tape. I was waiting for a pullback. There was none. It's 34. Saying 34 the highest there. I only saw 610. The move was clean. You just have to be very aggressive. Break of 5, it hesitated a little bit, but once it got over 5, straight up to 520, then 540, then the halt, false halt, and then 610. Candlestick is going to close soon. This is not how it was moving just now. I mean, we're consolidating here, but tape definitely a lot more heavy. Stock itself feels a lot more heavy. Maybe the short sellers are now in. Can we see another move up again? The last 5-minute candle was pretty bullish. But we probably could see false breakouts, so I would want to be careful.
MODV.
Perhaps a little early, waiting. I wonder what my fill was right there too. 359.97. No sub 50, still kind of high mid 50s. The 5 minute candle is fresh. I wouldn't be surprised, to see if it, we'll see. Sometimes these stocks will kind of give you that bigger move. But I'll watch the 1 minute candle to potentially make a new high here. How well can we continue? Seems like there's a bit of resistance, so waiting. Will we try again? Will we try again? 85. Okay. These areas are so interesting. How the tape plays out. Definitely a bit of a longer hold time might be better here. It's like you're seeing that red just printing, printing, printing. Taking a couple cents there.
MODV.
It might go, but it's a bit of a struggle here. A lot of green printing, but nothing happening. It's a bit of a slow grind. It's possible it comes down for a new low. We'll see. Resistance at every step on the way up. Just resistance at every step on the way up, man. Like it can't get past 80. Despite holding up so well for so long, so I don't know. Gotta keep waiting. OBLG did curl up nicely. Perhaps too soon. Waiting. Waiting. 36.
MOD Bank.
I'm gonna be a little active here. Okay. Come on, give us a flush down. Give us a flush down. Come on. Price is right. But then there's like no selling there. It needs to get through 80. 80 is resistance. Big level here, big level. If it goes, we need to not be back down at 50 instantly. Come on, push through, push through. OBLG took a nasty dive. Not good. Come on, push through, push through. Over 80, over 80. Okay. Okay. Bills. This is where you gotta watch out for it failing. Needs to hold up these areas. I was supposed to add back aggressively on that move up, and I didn't take the ad, but it was there. It was a good move up. Similar to yesterday, where it's like you gotta just keep buying back the dip, but also know that it could go lower. Try to get the best entry possible. Above the ass fill, lovely, great, ideal. Why not? Give it to me. Give it to me all day long. Low 66. It should break out like very soon. I think we should see something, unless it does want to come down here. It is kind of churning though. GV. The last candle did close in decent shape. It's not out of the woods yet. We're kind of still lingering below where the resistance was. How easy is it going to be for us to get back over that level and hold? Okay, good. Okay, all right. And it's going to the depths. See, again, the high of day trade's just not holding. Come on. I can't with these stocks, man. Even that high of day move right there kind of just... I'm out of here. Top store is gonna be back tomorrow. Ay, ay, ay. Bro, a day like today, I'm freaking... Yesterday and today. Well, I'll take my green, but what the actual fuck? Holy shit. Store is out. And we'll be back later.